Back, guys. It's the Brothers Geek Out podcast. I'm here with G-Man. G-Man's back in Singapore, man. Emotional times. How's it going, bro? You all right?
Yeah, very emotional, man. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Jet lagged as hell, as usual. So jet lagged. I only got like 2 hours sleep yesterday.
Oh man.
And I feel bad. I feel terrible. But it's a part of the process. So yeah, it's good, man. And I'm all alone now. Elia's gone home to be with her mum for a week. So it's the first time I've been alone since December 6th. Oh man, this also feels a little bit basic, but also a little bit refreshing, I guess. Maybe I just need time to recuperate. But because I'm so tired, I don't know. I guess I'm not get a chance to enjoy it or whatnot. But no, all good, bro. All good. It's good to be. Is it good to be back? It is, but it's not, man. I miss the family, man. I miss everyone. I'm not gonna lie. Emotional, bro. It's very tough to leave after such a long time, and especially now with Elia, and she got along with the family and everything. It was an amazing trip in London. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
Also made me realize how much I miss home, how much I miss family, and I'm and how much I want to make changes to come closer to home or come home, man. So I think, yeah, that'll be my move this year, man. Making my move back home or closer to home. So it's made me realize a lot. But yeah, man, other than that, man, flight was long as usual. But I tell you what, man, shit. Let me have a little rant at BA.
Go. Tell us, man. Tell us.
Boy, we got to the airport at least 4 hours early before our flight. Lucky we did that, man. Oh my God. They request us to upload all our documents. You're going to have your vaccination certificate. You're going to have your Singapore approval letter to come in. You're going to have your COVID test negative thing, your health insurance, all of this shit, right? Which is fine, right? Which is fine. I got it in the palm of my hand, in my phone, right? But for some weird reason, BA requests you to upload it into their system, right? It needs to be uploaded into the system before you can check it. Fuck knows why. When I was in Singapore, they requested all the same documents, but the person at the checkout just checked them one by one, and you're good to go. Here in the UK, for some reason, they said that Singapore is one of the hardest places to get into, but you have to upload it. God knows why the person behind the computer who checks the upload is more qualified than the person who's doing the checkout stuff. God knows why, but my God, man, like my one didn't work through the mobile, so I had to get my laptop out, do it for the laptop. Elia's one just didn't work at all glitches and whatnot, didn't allow it to upload anything. The queue was long, bro. There's like 9 people ahead of us, but because there was so many people that can't upload their docs, they got to one by one process it. And that process is someone jumps on a call, calls some headquarters or whoever, talks to them, goes back and forth, sit down, wait for a call. They're going to call us back. When they call us back, all of this longness, man.
That's long.
I was like, bro, by the time we got in, we had to go straight to our gate, and we had to be there 4 hours early. It was horrendous. And the thing is, if it was just us, okay, cool, maybe we fucked up. Bro, everyone. And I'm checking all the Facebook groups, loads of people are saying the same shit. Some people are like, oh, my one was fine. I'm like, cool, your one was fine, great for you. It works sometimes, but it doesn't work for everyone. Yeah. And it was so inefficient, man. So that was a mission. Anyway, I was crying, all that shit. Okay, cool. Got onto the plane. Our screens are working now, right? They're working at this point, but other people's screens are not working. So anyway, I busted a movie, which I want to talk to you about later on, which is called The American Pickle with Seth Rogen. Anyway, get into it. They're like, hey guys, we're going to have to reset all the systems because some screens are not working. Your screens will come back on in 15 minutes. Cool. They reset the system. Our screens don't work at all. And I'm like, oh my God, basic. So we're telling them. They're not resetting our screen. They're resetting the ones in the front. So the guys in the front, their ones work. But because we keep telling them our ones don't work, for some weird reason, they go back and reset their ones. Right?
Oh, basic.
Just like, basic. Why are they messing up our ones? Right? So then our ones are still not working. And then we start reading. Ellie's reading a book. I'm reading my comic. I'm reading The Cosmic Rider, which is a great Punisher story, which I wouldn't mind talking about in a bit. But our lights stop working now. So now it goes dark, and now our lights, nothing works. So I'm like, we can't watch TV. We can't watch, read comics or books and whatnot. So I'm like, this is basic, man. So I get up and I go to the back and I see an empty couple seats. So I'm like, look, well, let's just come sit here, man. Everything's working there. So I go to sit down And the guy says, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can't sit here. These ones, you're not allowed to sit." I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, nothing's working for us. We don't know what to do." And he goes, "Let me go speak to someone and get back to you." You know what? They hooked us up, man. They hooked us up with premium economy. So we got hooked up. We got a little upgrade, premium economy, a bit more space, bigger screens, all that. So everything worked. So I was like, you know what? Out of all the bullshit, they hooked us up somehow. We got premium economy and was able to enjoy the flight a little bit more from there. Obviously, I didn't sleep because I can't sleep anyway, but you know, that was cool. And once we got to Singapore, it was smooth sailing all the way through Singapore. Now we're cool, man. We're back. You know, like I said, jet lagged as hell, so can't sleep. But we got to take a test every day. But check this out as well. We got to take a test every day, right, for 7 days. Test number 1 was at the airport. 2 is at home. 3, we have to go somewhere. They have to supervise us. We literally have to do it ourselves, and they have to supervise us. We've done it today. Nobody watched us, bro. It was so basic. But anyway, then 2 more days at home, and then we're going to go back and supervise again. Again, nobody watches you. They just got to go through a process, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just do it," but nobody's even watching you. Anyway, on Monday, they've changed the rules to say when you come, you don't have to do that process. You just come, take a negative. So we missed, bro. Coming to the UK was a mission. Coming back was a mission, but it is what it is. We're home, just need to get back into routine.
I don't understand why BA would do that, uploading documents when there's a flight to happen. You know there's going to be a glitch in bandwidth to try and get all of that shit up on there.
And it's not like it's the first flight back to Singapore. They've been running those flights since whenever, right?
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they don't see how inefficient it is. And like, hey, just bring your documents, paper file or on hard copy or on soft copy, and just show us at the checkout. I don't know what this is about uploading the documents. It don't make no sense. But bro, missions, man. But we're home, man. We're home. We're tired. We miss everyone, and you know, just got to get back into routine. That's what this week's about. Getting back into routine. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Miss you guys. That's it, man. Miss you loads.
You guys are missed as well, man. I think Idris was asking the other day, Alara was asking if we're going to Dadu's house to see Sasa. So it just went by, again, 6 weeks, busy, but it went by so quick, bro. So quick.
Always does. And I'm sitting here thinking, damn, did we even go? Like, it felt like we didn't even go. So that's how crazy time goes. But you know what? Don't worry. As I said, this year, I'm going to make some moves and I'm going to be closer to home. You know, we'll sort that. I'm going to sort that out. And next year, I'm going to be back and forth. I don't care, man. I realize even Elia, man, she woke up the next morning missing the family. And she's happy to like, you know, she was like, you know what, if you ask me to move to London, I'll do it. Like, the love I got from your family just made me would want to move with them and live with them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's amazing, you know, it's been amazing. Speaking to mum yesterday, mum got emotional again on the phone and started crying, said, "I miss you lot." It's not easy no more, man.
No, it's not.
After 8 years of being away, it's not easy no more. So anyway, it's time to come home. Moves are going to be made, and when I say come home, come closer to home, put it that way. So I'll keep that's in the pipeline, so I'll keep you lot posted on what's happening. But
no, that's cool.
Yeah, what else is going on? I see Ash has changed the geek room in 4 days. It looks
amazing. I know, man. Proper change that he now moving into the statue collection. I suppose you need better room as well, and the room looks bigger as well. I mean, it's about narrowing down your collection. I think, as moist as we are when it comes to that stuff, like, I know now it's got to be one specific thing, or it just goes out of control, bro. Like, same thing with the Funko Pops now. Like, I'm still thinking, do I keep them? Do I let go of them? I'll keep the signed ones, but the rest of them, like, they're still boxed, brand new, ready to go. So, you know, it's making me think about how I narrow down the collection and space as well, man, because it's so important. It's just clutter now. There's so much to go through.
I get that. I'm putting some of mine up as well, man. I've got to get rid of some of mine as well. I do want to get on the statue flex, to be honest with you. But yeah, it makes the room look bigger, man. How Ashraf done it, I'm like, wow, it makes the room look bigger.
Much bigger. It looks
so awesome. That's the way. I like what he's done there, man. Especially if you're going to get prime 1, you know, 1/3 scale statues, and you need what Ashraf's got, which is bigger cabinets, not glass cabinets, but like
He's got to clean them, bro. You got to dust them.
That's the only thing. Yeah, you got to
You
be
got to
on
dust
top
it
of
up.
that.
You got to clean it up. He's got to get some air. I'm gonna tell him get some air canisters and dust it up, man, because that's the one thing. That's why I kind of like things in boxes, just to the dust-free business, isn't it? But
yeah, but with them Prime 1 statues, though, man, they're too big for any cabinet, man. You put them in a glass cabinet, smash. I tell you that now, man. But I like what he's done. I'm gonna do the same, man. I'm like my Punishers. I'm gonna keep. I'm a Punisher guys. I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna get different variants of Punishers. There's one that I've been eyeing in Singapore for ages. I always send you guys the picture. You know, the one on he's on the motorbike. I've decided I'm gonna purchase that one.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna get different variants of Punisher. No, I want it, but I want different variants of Punishers, just like Ash has got with different variants of Batmans. But statues are the way, man. So I'm gonna start shotting all of mine. All of my hot toys, not all of them. I'll keep my Kung Fu ones, the Bruce Lee, the Jet Li, the Dragon Ball ones, the Guyver. Yeah, I'll keep some of them. But the rest of them gotta go, man. Gotta go.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, narrowing down is actually quite refreshing as well. But yeah, other than that, bro, good. Guys, plug time. Massive thank you for the love on the channel, guys. I've seen an influx of new subscribers and same thing, followers on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. You guys are absolutely awesome. Just to let people know that are watching this, I'm giving this away on Twitter, guys. Make sure you join in. This is the whole Linda Carter season 1 to 3 DVD collection. It's yours. So subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitter, Instagram, and the rest of it, and that's yours. I'll pick a winner. That's beginning of February. And we tried something new on the channel as well, and I thought it maybe not work, but the amount of love we got from it, I think is something I'm going to continue doing. And I'm a big fan of movie soundtracks, and without breaking any laws and the rest of it, this one was the first time, so I didn't really know what to do. So I did upload the Batman soundtrack, which came out by Michael Giacchino. Giacchino. I don't want to say that wrong. I don't want to offend anybody. And the soundtrack's bloody awesome. But when I did originally upload it, got blocked straight away 2 times. And even on Instagram, it got blocked. So I was like, you know what? How do I do this without the sound? Like, the epicness of it. So I was like, all right, let me just upload it without no sound and just my reaction. Bloody hell, the influx of comments, like wonderful comments and subscribers and people watching it is amazing. So what I'm going to do next time is, I'm going to do one for The Last Samurai. I'm going to pick Journey to the Village. That's one of my favorite songs from Hans Zimmer's The Last Samurai. But what I'm going to do a little countdown. So 3, 2, 1, everybody can have it ready on their phone or have it open on another YouTube page. I'll put the links in the description to listen to it. But then you can press play on that, put the volume down a bit, and then listen to my reaction and my thoughts on what it is. I'm not a musician of any type, guys, and I genuinely just reacted to the geekiness and the moistness of the soundtrack, and the feedback was great. So it's something that I'm going to do continuing forward. So I'll pick a soundtrack, new ones, and I'll do some old ones as well, just to get the appetizingness of going.
I saw one of the comments, you got some requests as well. So like get on those. I mean, bro, that was amazing. And I heard the soundtrack as well. It's fucking good. And I know what you mean. Like, even though you're just listening to the viewers, just listening to your reaction, they're not hearing the tune, but it's just taking you through a variety of emotions as the tune goes through, and you're just expressing those emotions. And that's what I love about movie soundtracks, because there is no lyrics to make you, there is no lyrics to tell you a story. You're making the story yourself as you're listening to the tune. Now, of course, if you've seen the movie, you can like kind of place that track along the movie and what's happening with that story. But if you haven't, it doesn't even matter, man. This is what I love about like music without no lyrics. Like I like compose music. Like you make your own story. However it touches your emotions, it's amazing. And that's what I love about music, man. How it can touch your emotions without no lyrics is beautiful.
Amazing.
And that's why we've been doing all these candlelight concerts out here, which is purely just music. So, bro, it's a wicked video. I loved it. I'm looking forward for you to do the Last Samurai one. Awesome. I loved it, man.
No, awesome. Cool. All right, but let's jump into this week's madness. And then we already spoke on being back in Singapore. Bro, bare drama with Josh Whedon's, bro.
What
What's
the
going
hell
on?
happened, man? You know
This
what? I was
guy.
listening to Fat Man Beyond, and they were giving their thoughts on it, and I was like, "What the fuck did this guy do? What did he do? Why the fuck would he?" So for people who don't know, I mean, he had an interview, right, with someone and a publication, and he just went in on like the Justice League crew and the actors and just working with them and all this bullshit. He just dug himself into the biggest grave ever, man. Like,
I know. He got set up because I feel like this was supposed to be his comeback. You know, I'm coming back from all the worst shit that's happened the past couple of years. And this is the problem with like tabloids and media where they just flip the shit on you, bro. They're not going to use any of your thing that you've experienced and moved on from. They want to hear the hate, brother. Let that hate out.
But that's the thing, though, bro.
He must have
said it, though.
Yeah.
No, but he said it, though. He's the one who said, whether they set him up or not, maybe not. But he said it all. Like, why would you say all that shit? Like, why would you even say all that? Even if you thought about it, because he said shit like, "Oh, Gal Gadot don't speak English, so or it's not her first language, so she didn't understand shit," and all this other sort of stuff. I'm like, even if you thought that, why would you say that? Because you know you're doing an interview, you know it's gonna get published. Like, keep that shit to yourself. Or this is what I love about Rogan's podcast. My guy does a 3-hour podcast. Now, if he was on that for 3 hours, I reckon he would have been able to express himself. He probably would have said all of that shit, but he maybe would have thrown in hours of good shit. You know what I mean? Like, but when you're doing I don't know how long this thing was, but when you're doing like a 5-minute, 15-minute interview, it's like snap, snap, snap. Say what you got to say and get out, right? And not enough time to really express and elaborate yourself. And maybe he got put into that position. But anyway, why the fuck would you say all that negative shit? Why don't you just say, "Hey, man, mistakes were made, shit was said, let's move on with life and let's create content or something"? But he fucked up, man. He fucked up. Damn.
Yeah, no, listen, man, that's deep enough as it is. And I remember back in the day when all the drama for Josh Whedon stuff happened, yeah, I was like, man, don't blame me, man. Man was just following studio leads. And I was like, yeah, shit, man, this interview just proved that he lose as well. I mean, what he said about Ray Fisher's Cyborg, about he can't act, I'm like, bro, he was like the best part of that movie. He was the heart and soul. When Zack Snyder said he's the heart and soul of this story. And I remember all over social media, you know, Zack Snyder was saying that, you know, this is the heart and soul of Cyborg, is the heart and soul of this. You know what I mean? He dug himself a bigger grave, bro. And the feminist shit that he put in there, he fucked up badly, bro.
Yeah, he fucked up. Again, if you have your opinions and stuff like that, okay, cool, but keep that shit to yourself, man, because who's gonna? I don't know, man. I don't know if he's cancelled himself. Maybe he'll work again. I hope he doesn't get cancelled. I don't like that shit anyway, but I just feel like he did fuck up himself. He shouldn't have said all that stuff. Kept it to himself. Tried to move on. Should have just been the bigger man. I think it was supposed to be set up like he could be the bigger man and move on, and then he just expressed himself and went into it. Maybe he's
get passion, bro. Passion gets to you. You know, you could be asked a simple question, and this happens in work. It could be anything, and you just derail, bro. And you get, oh shit, you're talking about something completely different. You know what I mean? And I feel like that could have happened in this situation. My man just derailed himself. He went from the question that was asked to, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know nothing about that industry and being a director and blah, 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 blah. But I just feel like, damn, man, if that's the attitude you come on with, like, or you get out of it, then how are you supposed to make masterpieces and content? It's a team effort. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when you got a team that puts everything together and you work good together, then, well, you know how it is. It's with any job. When you're with a team and everyone backing each other up, it's awesome. The job is awesome. Shit gets done. But when you got that sort of mind frame, shit don't get done. And we saw what happened with that Justice League movie. And, you know, he came in and took on someone else's project. Okay, cool. You should have honored that project, man. You should.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you're in the industry. Maybe you should have said, look, man, you know what? I'm going to try and honor Zach as much as I can because of what he's going through. I mean, I don't know. But, you know, like, man,
that's down to the individual and, how you take credit for something, because remember, it still had Zack Snyder's name on that movie. But he should have, even when he was making it, like, I don't know, bro, it comes down to the person you are, bro. For me, it'd be like, if I do a project in somebody's honor, I don't want nothing for it or any praises for it. It was that guy's work. I've just done my own version of it. You know what I mean? You always give credit to the person who's done it originally, and whoever he inspires. So it's an interesting one, bro. But yeah,
very interesting.
He lose.
Crazy.
Definitely. The American Pickle, bro. Shut to me. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen the adverts. I need to see it.
Yeah, so actually, let me tell you about my what I read as well. I read the Cosmic Rider comic book. I just want to quickly touch on it because I really enjoyed it. It is a different take on the Punisher, whatnot. But what I loved about it, he went back in time and all the some of the epic Marvel comic history, like Days of Future Past, the first Avenger when Cap fought in World War II, and other Avengers, like when Galactus first came to Earth.
Yeah.
He went back in time and he was involved in all of these. He put himself involved in all of these stories and helped out and whatnot. It's deep, and it all kind of led to what it was leading to was him preventing his family being killed, Punisher's family, Frank Castle's family being killed, and Watu, the Watcher, he prevented him to stop that because he said, "Listen, this is important that it happens. Your family dying. If it doesn't happen, it's going to cause a cosmic effect or whatnot." Anyway, end of the comic, he goes through it. He suffers twice seeing his family die, right? Because he just gone back in time. He ends up killing Watu. Ends up shooting him in the head and taking his eye. I was like, all right, awesome. Anyway, I enjoyed that comic and I love, again, just one part. I always love the respect he has for Cap. The Avengers all came to him because he's probably one of the most powerful dude and whatnot. And they were like, we know you because you come up in memories, but we don't know who you are. Like, you know what I mean? And he was going to lie. And then Cap asked him and he's like, you had to bring Cap. I can't lie to this guy. And then he told him, I'm Frank Castle. And they're like, what? The Punisher? What the fuck is going on? But the fact that when Cap asked him the question, he has so much love for Cap as a war veteran and whatnot. He had to tell him the truth. So anyway, brilliant read, a nice Punisher comic and whatnot, which I love reading. The American Pickle. Okay, cool. I saw that. I saw Seth Rogen. I was like, interesting. 2020. Let me check it out. Bro, it was an interesting movie and a different take to Seth Rogen. It was funny. It had an interesting story and whatnot. And it was very religious. Like this is the first time he expressed his religious views, and not views, but his connection to his religion from a Jewish background. And in the past, in his movies, you just hear him always making comedy jokes about his Jewish background.
Yeah.
But in this one, he actually related to it. He actually expressed it a bit more, and he kind of was talking about how he's lost touch of his Jewish faith.
Yeah.
And because of what's happened in the movie, basically his great-great-grandfather somehow fell in a pickle brine and then got locked up, and 100 years later he came out and he was still the same. Anyway, funny story and whatnot. There was jokes behind it, little beef behind it and all this sort of stuff. But what I took away from it was I feel like Rogan was expressing his connection to his Jewish faith. That's what I took away from the movie, which was interesting. I found it interesting. If you're a fan of Seth Rogen, then I think it's definitely a worth watch, and it's got some comedy moments and funny moments, not as like Pineapple Express type comedy, but just a different type. And then again, I think you get to know him a little bit better. I think he kind of expressed himself truly in this movie, and maybe because he's grown up as well. I mean, when I say grown up, but just matured a little bit. I think he wanted to express some of his religious connection. But yeah, definitely check it out. Interesting one.
No, we'll do, man. That sounds interesting. I'll put that on my list.
I'm a fan of his, to be honest. Anything that he makes and him and the crew make,
I want to watch it.
I love watching, so I'm a fan.
No, I'll definitely check that out. Listen, bro, this one's a bit confusing because I didn't understand it. Heat sequel.
Heat,
They're gonna do that.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Heat. Yeah, they're doing a sequel. I mean, we saw it the other day. Remember, we saw it and it looked confusing with the dates and whatnot. But I saw another thing that they confirmed that they're making a sequel.
Why would they though? But I saw he shot him dead.
I don't know.
Shut
I
them
don't know,
dead at the
man.
end, man. They need to stop, man. Sorry, that's just me anyway. That's a great movie. I think they should leave it alone. But it's like what they did with Blade Runner. It's like boring. Like it
Yeah.
looks great, and I know it's going to be like, it's going to be amazing. But leave it alone, guy. I feel like Heat is like a really good movie, man. Like I've watched it plenty of times, and I still love the feeling it gives you. Like that tension and the heist that they do, and like I don't know what they will
Well, that was
introduce
the
it
first. Well, that was the first time Robert De Niro and Al Pacino were in a movie
on
together, right?
screen. Yeah, that's right.
On
Yeah,
screen together, because they
yeah.
were in Godfather 2, but they were never
But
on
never on
screen
screen
together.
together. Yeah, this one's the first time they did that. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, this camera is bugging me out, man. Bare light, dark, bare light, dark. So mess
Yeah,
my
I
eye up.
noticed that. Yeah, I think it's because of the background, your background light.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it this way a little bit here. Hopefully that helps.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I mean, bro, I'll still watch it. It's not like I'm not gonna watch it. I'll definitely watch it, but let's see, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Wu Assassin's movie,
Fist
fistful if vengeance, yeah.
fistful of vengeance, bro. Fistful of vengeance. That's what it's called.
Fistful
A
if
typo.
fistful if vengeance.
Bro, I just copied and pasted, man, and then the fucking WhatsApp decided to change the wording.
Bro, I didn't watch the original. Like I saw a
It
couple of
wasn't
them.
good. It wasn't good. Remember, we watched it, and I watched it because of Eco. He's fucking amazing, and I watched all of it. It just wasn't good.
Nah, I did like the first two episodes and I left it, and I was like, nah. Like it turned into like cheese, didn't it? Sorry guys, I'm in my PJs.
Yeah, it looks like they're making their it looks like they're making their movie, man. I don't know why.
Well, good on them. I mean, hopefully it does what it's meant to. If it makes people happy and smile, then go for it, innit?
I probably will end up watching it, man, because just I don't know, just to see any martial arts and whatnot. I mean, I think even in the fighting in the Fist Wu Assassin, if I remember correctly, just was not great either. But I'm an Eco fan, so I'll take a look, and if it's basic, then I won't watch it, and if it's good, then I'll watch through it. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes.
No, let's see how it goes, man. Definitely. Daredevil viewership spikes on Netflix, got some spike in there because everybody got excited because Daredevil was in Spider-Man No Way Home. Spoilers if you lose. But good on it, man.
And Kingpin was in Hawkeye. Bro, I think I read that it spiked so high, it's in the top 10 most viewed shows of Netflix. That's how high it's been. I'm also watching it because Mrs. don't know Daredevil, so I got to show her. So we're on we just started Defenders because you remember season 3 starts off after Defenders. So I said we have to watch the Defenders. We're not watching all the single shows, but bro, loved it. I just finished season 2. That's my favorite season with the Punisher. I can't get enough of that one. And we're going there. But yeah, good on the show, man. That's that's how good Marvel and the movies are, man. Everything.
Continue, bro. I'm coming. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, they made the Spider-Man movie, putting in Daredevil, the perfect Daredevil, Charlie Cox, and you spike the TV show. People want to go back and say, what the hell? I want to go see what Daredevil's about. And that was a great show. That was probably one of the best Marvel shows that we had. Story-wise, action, the violence, just the origin of Daredevil, Matthew Murdock. So that's brilliant. And to bring him back, to bring Kingpin back and make him act the way they do, it's just amazing. I mean, if they recasted him, that would have been terrible. And this is what I love about what Marvel do. Even they could have recasted him. They could have recasted him because that was a Netflix show and it didn't really fit into the universe. We heard about the incident and whatnot, the New York incident. And I remember always at the bulletin, was it a bulletin paper? There was the Harlem thing, which was Hulk and whatnot. So they had a connection, but it was never really kind of in there. But now it's in. And Marvel's so great that they cast, they please the fans, man. Like again, they please the fans. So it's great that the show is getting some spike, and hopefully we'll see more Daredevil coming up soon. Some of the shows coming up. But yeah, I mean,
no, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Definitely sounds good, and I'm excited to see where they go with it, man. once we see him in another project, I know we're going to go absolutely mad, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So cool. Another plug, guys, because we've got to start getting people up on this channel, man. Comment below, let us know your thoughts, let us know some feedback about the podcast as well, and any other content you'd like to see from what we do anyway. We are going to do a little UFC segment on the page as well, so I've got the first fight reactions coming very soon to you guys, hopefully tomorrow. Well, this week you guys will see some. G-Man's done some reaction.
I hope that works, because I was thinking about the sound, because obviously I couldn't do a reaction with showing the pay-per-view because that would get pulled off. But then I had the sound not too loud, but it was loud enough you can hear the commentary. So I hope that doesn't block anything.
I mean, we can only try. So guys, let us know. Make sure you follow us on social media, guys. Twitter, The Brothers Geek Out. TikTok, The Brothers Geek Out Podcast. And Instagram, The Brothers Geek Out Podcast. Make sure you check it out, guys. But moving on. Mission Impossible 7 and 8 delayed to 2023 and 2024. So that means they're filming those two movies together, isn't it?
It seems like it. I mean, I didn't even know there was a 7 and 8. They were doing two together. So it must be they're doing a part 1 and part 2 type thing. So part 7 finish off in a dramatic way and a cliffhanger, and then it moves on to 8. I mean, that's what it sounds like. I mean, if they're so close.
It'd be something different. They haven't done that before. I mean, I've fully enjoyed all of those movies. They're good, action-packed, watchable movies. And big up Tom Cruise for still doing what he does, man. You know what I mean? The guy's still breaking it down.
Yeah, my guy's like hanging off planes still and trains and whatnot, man. He's mad. He's the American Jackie Chan. You know what I mean? Like doing his own stunts, no doubt about it. He's such a G. I love that dude, man. Anything he touches is amazing. Look, the rumors of him being an Iron Man, being an Iron Man variant in strength, bro, that will blow up the internet, the cinema, whatever, man. I'm not going into Doctor Strange, sorry, but there's all these rumors that Doctor Strange is going to break Endgame's records of Marvel characters in a movie, and that's using the multiverse. Now, if they do shit like get Tom Cruise in as a different variant of Iron Man, I'm hearing all this shit.
I've seen the image.
He's going to be the most powerful as Iron Man, having Infinity Stones and Thanos' head in. And I'm like, are people making this shit up? Like, maybe, it most sounds like it is, but bro, if Marvel want to do what they do and fucking make everyone go crazy in the cinema, bro, if they top, they can top it. They're gonna top Spider-Man. They're gonna kill it. But multiverse of madness is gonna be bad. So anyway, back to Mission Impossible. I've enjoyed those movies, and let's see. I mean, I'll definitely watch them because I think he's awesome in them. And those movies are great.
No, definitely. Looking forward to it. Moonlight trailer came out this week, bro.
Ooh,
which was good. Which was interesting. Yeah. So Mark Spector, Moonlight, a guy who suffers multiple personality disorders. It's the first character that they're going to bring in that has this type of mental state, some mental issues. I shouldn't say issues, some mental health, suffering mental health. That's big, bro, and I'm excited to see what they do, bro, man. This is another character that's not massively known in the Marvel, comic book world. Not many people, go to buy one of those comic book first, you know what I mean? This is another B character that they're going to introduce on the screen. So, like, we're getting, like, really mystical and different in, Phase 4 of Marvel, bro. So,
the dark side.
That's what I'm saying. Getting darker, more crazy stuff happening. You got the introduction to the multiverse. It's nuts, bro. Absolutely nuts. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm so excited to see what they do with this character, and it looks good, bro. You know what I mean? Very good, very good.
Bro, the costume. Marvel's so good at costume design. Like he looks like what he looks like in the comic. I mean, obviously,
exactly.
They're so good at costume design. And like you said, they're going into the dark side now, man. I mean, you got Blade coming out, you got Daredevil that can intertwine with Moonlight. Bro, this is mad. And that trailer was awesome. You get to see that Greek god, I don't know the names, or not Greek god, sorry, Egyptian god, I don't know the names. But bro, I mean, man, I can't believe that. And a Disney Plus show for a character like this, I think is perfect, because a 2-hour movie might be too tough because of someone with this sort of mental state and this sort of character that you need to express. Not much people know about him. You need to express his characteristics, because he's not like, he's not like a Shang-Chi where he's lovable kind of dude. Okay, there's elements of his character that you need to get to know, but you can express that in a 2-hour movie. Whereas this guy with multiple personalities and a mental state, how do you express that in a 2-hour movie? You know what? We need to express it in a TV show, and they got the platform now with Disney Plus. I think they're so smart on what characters they're going to develop through Disney Plus versus a movie, and that's where some genius shit going on right now, man.
Exactly, without a doubt, man, without a doubt. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Not long left. Well, March
30th. I cannot wait.
We've got so much going on, and this week we got announced, the Batman will be close to 3 hours long, bro. It's the longest Batman movie. So it's gonna be epic, bro. It's gonna be so. The soundtrack, shows heroes like heroic, traumatic. It's gonna be emotional, man. I'm so excited to see what they do with this character. I mean, we have a new, all new actors playing, different characters that we already love. That's been played by different people already. I feel like we're gonna get a different. Like from the images, we're going to get a different feel, a different look to, something brand new. I mean, we have with each other past Batman movies, but, I found out recently in this one, he's no kill rule. Why he doesn't kill.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Because he looks like he killed a bunch of motherfuckers in that trailer. So
that's what I'm saying, right? He looks like he bust. That guy died. I definitely know that guy. That guy died.
He died in hospital or something, bro.
That first hug, I was like, bloody hell. He went in, but he's angry. He's younger. His path is different now, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do with all these characters as well. Like he seems very vicious, but he must come to a point where he realizes, all right, there must be, a better way. It looks like he gets beaten in this as well. So it's going to be really good, bro. I was watching Tenet the other day. And I look at what's his name, Robert Pattinson, and I've seen the films he does, and he does a real good, he's a great actor, bro. He's done a really good, catalog of movies and different, characters that he's played. So it'd be interesting to see what he does, how he plays this from, because, everybody's got their thoughts about, the Twilight guy and blah, blah, blah. But, everybody said that about Heath Ledger. They said that about all these other characters that have been playing character. I think he's going to be awesome, bro. I'm excited.
100%. It'll be a great movie. I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be, the Batman movies have always been the biggest success for the DC universe, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is going to be another one. As long as studios, 3 hours is something that Warner Brothers, I don't know. Generally, the studios with those DC movies don't get as much flexibility, but this feels like it's getting some flexibility, which is great.
Yeah, bro, did you see that little Josh Whedon joke tweet that went out? They said, the Batman's 3 hours long. Let's pass it over to Josh Whedon, cut it down to 90 minutes.
Oh, basic.
It was deep. It was actually quite a funny tweet. All right, cool. You've got UFC, but we did talk about that. But what was happening in the fights?
Yeah, I guess you already mentioned it earlier that we're going to do the fight reactions and whatnot. I done a fight reaction today for UFC 270, Ngannou versus Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gane heavyweight championship. Take a look when the video come out this week. Great fight, very interesting fight, bro. I thought it was very smart. Like, Francis is known to be a knockout artist. He touches you, you're getting knocked out straight. Got heavyweight, and he's just a beast in general. And then Cyril Gane, they used to be training partners and whatnot. He moves like a middleweight. My guy moves, hops in and out like a middleweight. He's a freaking heavyweight. It's amazing. So he was able to avoid Francis' big shots and, hit him with soft shots and just win by, it looks like he was going to win by points. But by the third round, Francis realized that I'm not going to be able to hit this dude. My guy turned into a wrestler, showed his wrestling abilities, took him down and just it didn't do much damage on the ground, but took him down and slammed him, man. Gave him some
Mm.
proper body slams and shit, man. I found it to be a very smart fight, man. That's what I love about MMA. It's like, okay, you've been knocking out everyone. You can't knock this dude out. What do? Like, if it was a boxer, for example, there's nothing you can do. You're trying to box him like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury was that situation. He couldn't knock him out, and Tyson Fury outboxed him. Whereas in this one in MMA, Francis went to the wrestling game, man. I loved that intelligence of fighting, man. So yeah, anyway, check out my reaction. It was a great fight. Also, Brendan Moreno and Davison, what's his name? Davison Figueiredo had another title fight. Great fight as well. I reacted to that one. If you have time, kids, try and put that one up. If not, just put the other one, the main one up. But yeah, great fights. Listen, let's see how. I'm going to try and do these reactions every week when UFC comes on. Another piece of content for us to come out each week. If I can't, obviously I can't do the video. You can't see me watching the video, but you can see me, but you can't watch the video because that won't be able to upload. If the commentary is not allowed with this one, and we find out, then in the future I'll just put the commentary down, the volume even lower. But anyway, great fights. Good to have the UFC back on for the new year, starting off with a bang. Love fight weeks, man. And also, let's see how this does. I love watching the ONE FC as well. They have high level striking, Muay Thai and whatnot. ONE FC is always a great one. Bellator is great as well. We got Michael Venom Page fighting he's a British dude. You met him, I think, at a Comic-Con once, remember? Michael Venom Page?
Yes. That's right.
For the title. He's amazing style. He's fighting for the title in the UK in March. So, these sort of fights I'll try and react to all of them. Let's see how the feedback is. But, it's something that I do and I watch anyway. So why not just react to them?
Exactly.
Well, not even react to them. Why not just put the camera on? You can watch me watch it and see how I'm geeking out and freaking out and shit.
That's right.
But yeah, that was it, man. That was it. The last thing on the list was Boba. Did you watch it?
Boba Fett. Yes, I watched it, bro. Moist. Good episode.
Real quick.
Yeah, spoilers, guys. Spoilers. They're doing it, bro. They're gonna do it. They were really slow with us, but we knew they were gonna bring him in it. So, bro, fucking Mandalorians, bro. Mando coming, bro. It's next episode. That's exciting, bro.
Bro, that episode was great. I think it showed a bit more of the backstory and it's just trying to build him up to where it is today and whatnot. But the ending was perfect. And this is what I love now about this Star Wars universe they're making. Because like Mando was a nobody. And now at the end of that show, they were like, what was it? Like money brings in backup or whatever it was. And all you hear is the Mando soundtrack. And you're just like, oh, they're going to get Mando involved. And that's where things get amazing. I just love that, man.
Which with that is absolutely amazing. My only issue is that I'm finding with the show, and I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the writing or the direction, but some things just sometimes feel a bit off.
I'm still in a position where I'm taking it as a Boba Fett story in the sense that it hasn't told me why Boba has changed. I mean, I guess it has a little bit with the
Tuskens, yeah, you can see that. And I feel like they are building, bro, and we're gonna get more seasons of this. But nobody really knew Boba, and I don't know what it's like in the books. I'm not sure what it was like in the comic books that came out as well, and what he was before. But now we're getting to know him now and what he's gone through and what he's suffered. You know what I mean? And what he wants to do in the most respectful way moving forward. Because he seems like a really respectful dude. Like, yes, he's Boba Fett. I'll kill your ass, but I want to do this in a way where I'm a bit more respected by the way I do things. So I can get that side of things. But there are some things in the show that's kind of thrown me off a little bit. But yeah, bro, knowing that Mando's coming in just got me excited, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one's taking a bit of time, and maybe it's taking time because it's like, oh well, people know Boba, so you're gonna appreciate the Boba because with a Boba story. But with Mando, I didn't know Mando at all. But at the end of episode 1, you see Baby Yoda, well, Grogu, right? You're in. You're like, oh, I'm in. You're straight. It captures you straight away, and then it just builds that relationship between those two. But from episode 1, you're in because it showed. Okay, everyone was calling him Baby Yoda, but we found out later on his name was Grogu. Someone said, but from episode 1, it grabbed you. Here's a new character. Here's a little something that to take you back to old Star Wars days. And at the end of the episode, when you're like, oh shit, I'm in. Whereas with this one, I guess I'm watching it, one, because of Mando. I'm not gonna lie, because it has that Mando vibe, and two, because it is Boba Fett, and I'm a little bit familiar with him. But Mark Bernardo was making a good point. I was like, well, how come he hasn't tried to get revenge on Han Solo? Because it is Han Solo that's the one that fucked him up and put him in there, right? In the trap thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like, nah, I'm cool with that. I'm done with that. I'm just gonna move on and just run this city. But I don't know. I'm still watching it. I mean, like I say, I can watch it though. I don't get bored of it in the sense that I'm not like, oh fuck this, man. I'm not watching it. There's something about it that keeps me entertained.
It keeps entertained, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it every week, of course. So yeah, I don't know. I'm in. I'm definitely in, and to get Mando in it is gonna make me moist because I miss Mando.
Yeah, I do. I'm excited to see what they do with. It's season 3, right, of Mandalorian.
End of this year.
Oof. Exciting times, bro. Definitely exciting.
Miss Grogu, man. We need Baby Grogu.
I need baby Grogu back, man. We need Grogu back.
Baby Yoda, so. I keep talking about Baby Groot because my Baby Groot, my plant, is not doing too well, man. The last 6 weeks, all his leaves. Bro, I got Elliot got me Baby Groot.
Yeah.
Bonsai plant. I pull it out and it was dying and whatnot. All the leaves fell out, blah blah blah. I brought it in. I revived it. All the leaves were growing bright and green. Then I left it with Elia's mom, and I come back and it's all dead again. So I need to revive it again, man. So hopefully I can revive him.
Work on the roots, bro. It'd be good.
Work
on the roots. All right, cool. Well, guys, there we go. Another episode, guys. Another plug. If you like the content, if you like what you listen to, if you like what you see on this channel, subscribe, man. Please click on that like button, comment, let us know, because it helps the channel grow massively and it will reach to other people as well. And I feel like I want to get our message across. And if you are a fan like us when it comes to pop culture, then come join us on a Geek Out session. I will start going live with these videos soon once I kind of master the program. And it will go live on like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch and stuff like that. So I'm trying to master that program. So once I do that, but massive thank you to everybody that comes to the channel, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. Make sure you check us out on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can stream this, guys, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud. You know, when we're on all of them now, guys. So make sure you click that subscribe on those channels. Help us with our analytics, grow a little bit more, share it with friends and family that are into this as well. It plays a big part. But other than that, we do it for love, guys. And that's the main thing. We're not asking for much. We're always giving stuff away to you guys as well for listening in. So you guys are absolutely awesome. So other than that, bro, that's it, man. Have a good start to the week. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your sushi.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's still another hour to deliver.
God damn.
An hour to deliver sushi. But yeah, I'm going to start watching Peacemaker. That's my plans tonight. And then hopefully I can sleep. I'm so tired, bro. I hope I can sleep. I hate jet lag. Jet lag's a bitch. Anyway.
No, I hope you get that sleep in as well, bro. But other than that, bro, all right, man. We'll catch up soon. One love. Peace.